So in this video, I'm going to share, and Samara's then going to share about what our biggest breakthroughs have been on the retreat. So I found that when I go on retreats, I take the first few days just to take care of myself. So I'm doing yoga and I'm meditating and I'm eating healthy food. And then it's at that stage where I start to feel really good that then I'm super open to hits of inspiration.
Like it almost takes some time to like get like your life, like your regular stresses off of you. So
yeah.
There's like the first couple of days are like maintenance, cleansing. Yeah.
And then all of a sudden you're like, I feel amazing. And it's when you're in that state and your vibration's super high that then you're open to hits of inspiration and creativity. And so it's always been when I've taken a time off to go to Costa Rica or to go, and I've gone to retreats that are in Northern Ontario or the one in New York, and it's when I've taken that time that then I end up coming up with a really powerful vision of what I want to create next, or what's working in my life, or what isn't, and changes that I need to make. I just get so clear on it, and I think it's just because I'm just feeling so good, and I'm so open, and I have so much time just to allow myself to receive these hits of inspiration, these downloads about what I want to create, and I think it's just by pulling myself into my regular routine that that
clearness.
Yeah, you're clear to receive it.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. The same thing happens to me, and I also, something on retreats is I love to collect people, and people all the time say to me, "Wow, like you have like really awesome people in your life, and you have this tribe of men and women who support you," and I feel really lucky, and that's from putting myself in these situations. Like oftentimes I go to these things by myself as well, and I end up meeting these really incredible people. And the reason those connections last longer than, let's say, someone that I may meet at a party or at a coffee shop here is because exactly what Catie said, we're coming from our truth. We're coming from this really honest and open place. And so I'm like, hey, here's my shit, I'm not perfect. And they're like, hey, here's my shit, I'm not perfect. And what I realize in that moment is like, hey, we're all just the same, and we're all just kind of trying to navigate on this journey, but it's so much easier when we can do it with support. And so that's one of my biggest takeaways from going on retreats is finding like-minded people who are going through the same thing that I'm going through, and then not feeling alone, and then being able to go back into regular life and say like, hey, I'm having this problem, can you support me? Or maybe it's something more tangible, like, hey, can you introduce me to this contact? I want to expand my business in this way. It really comes down to those soul connections that you meet over the week, and they like last a lifetime.
Totally. Yay. Okay.